My name is Skyla Jackson, and today I will be presenting a short sermon entitled The Mask. Mostly everyone you know is lying to you. I asked people to fill out a short survey where they had 5 answer choices for each question. Always, sometimes, most of the time, never, and other. Here are a few of my results. 80% of people said they felt like they had to hide who they are for other people to like them. 98% of people said they felt lonely in a room full of people. While writing this survey, I asked myself, why do we feel the need to hide our God-given personalities? Then I realized we're afraid of being judged. I continued the survey with, do you feel judged? 90% said yes. Out of that 90%, 55% said that they feel judged all the time everywhere they go. Lastly, I asked, do you judge others? 91% said yes. Our masks are things of the devil. Though they may seem good, they are made up of lies to convince us that we're horrible people. Lies such as, if I don't put my problems aside to help my friends, I'm a horrible person. If I'm not happy all the time, they'll hate me. If I leave this event early, I'll come off as rude. Though to us these things seem reasonable and truthful, they are just excuses for us to keep wearing our mask. When we wear our mask, we feel like we are better people. But our mask's one and only mission is to destroy us. When we wear our mask, it's slowly killing our original personality, which can eventually lead to us losing our purpose. In the Bible, there were Pharisees who wore masks. They used their masks to give them a sense of superiority over others, even to a point where they thought they were practically gods. Jesus addresses this in Matthew chapter 23, verses 27 through 28. Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees! You are hypocrites. You are like whitewashed tombs, which appear beautiful on the outside, but on the inside are filled with bones of the dead and everything unclean. In the same way, you appear to the people as righteous, but on the inside are filled with hypocrisy and wickedness. Our masks change the way we act. When we put them on, we are no longer ourselves. God calls us for a specific purpose that He has planned out, that He knows we will reach the most amount of people in. But when we wear our mask, and it strips away our original personality and our scars that make us, us, we are no longer fit for that purpose. God calls you to a specific calling in your life, not what you think the perfect version of you is. In Ephesians 2:10, it says, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which He prepared for us in advance to do." God handcrafted a plan for us, and we can't fulfill that plan when we're running around living someone else's life. So we already know how the mask affects us, but how can we get rid of it? The answer is simple. Instead of running to the ways of this world, run to God. Though this is easier said than done, you will find that instead of running to social media to find validation, when you run to God, it's more fulfilling. When we run to our mask, all we find is death, but in God, we find life. When we run to the mask, we find depression, but in God we find strength. When we run to the mask, all we find is judgment and anxiety. But when we run to God, we find love and security. When you run to God, you no longer need the mask. Because when you run to God, you are safe in His word and love, and you no longer need to fit into the impossible standards of this world. When you run to God, He loves you for you. So take off your mask and stop living a lie. Thank you.